coming together as one. This isn't about black and white, and it certainly didn't favor me when I had to listen to this coming from Hussein Obama again. Do you realize that it was more important for him to get to the golf course with his friends and to go to 2 campaign fundraisers than it was to quickly get on a plane, fly into South Carolina, where 9 members of that church were gunned down, and he could have come and said, look, I'm proud of you, South Carolina, for coming together as one family, not black, not white, but as a family with love that can overcome this insanity. No, he didn't do that. He brought it to the platform as a gun
control issue. Yes, right. And we don't need that. We don't. This is what a community organizer does. By the way, this is what a community organizer. He's a whistleblower, and all he's doing is tooting his own horn, not by his own actions, but his own stupidity that is in charge of this administration. And you know what? Do you see any actions being done? No. Are we losing creativity in this country? Yes. Is productivity going down? Yes. Are we becoming a socialist nation? Yes. Has Obamacare has succeeded? No, it failed. And you know what? There's 700 million people who have got their accounts identity theft happened to them, and LifeLock cannot handle these cases. It's too big for even us to actually handle this. So there's no security at all whatsoever. You know, if you go away under LifeLock, guess what? You're on hold for 20 minutes before you're going to sign up right now. I mean, what kind of system is that when here you are, we got these, you got talk radio, you got these broadband guys, you know, XM radio, you got Jay Hayworth, you got Lindsey Graham with this talk show now, you know, you got Mike Huckabee is off the air, but you know, I mean, you had all these guys, these talking heads promoting LifeLock, and LifeLock cannot handle these kind of cases. They said they cannot. They're overwhelmed right now. And they actually said they have to turn away some clientele because the hours of operation between 9 to 24-hour hotline, by the way, because of Obamacare. Because these guys are being cut right now, so they only work 6 hours a day, these phone operators, and that's all they do. They're not there 24/7. So that's what's going on right now. That's what's happening. So I mean, if you're going to do a 24-hour call center, but guess what? Automatic voicemail, and you gotta wait for 20 minutes. You actually talk to a live person because of the waiting time and the lack of call and the lack of pickups they actually have because of the lack of workers, and it's all because of Obamacare. There you go. I mean, we said it right there, and there's nothing being reported about this. Nothing being reported about this whatsoever. We did our homework before he came on here. We did some homework. We did our research here, by the way, Sam. This is what's happening in America that people are not even aware of right now, and that's pretty damn scary. It really is. And it's not being, and you're not going to find this on your local news station or your newspaper. No, why? Because they're being bought up by censorship right now. So there you go, Sam.
Yes, you are absolutely right. Now, you touched on a lot of issues. I want you, because we already know the issues that are before the people, but you're a voter, and you understand that it's got to be a non-politician this time, someone that is a fellow citizen, just like George Washington said we would one day need, a fellow citizen that could cut through the gunk of the two-party system. Because right now, Mark, it's so broken. We've got to go in there and flush the toilet, if you don't mind my colloquialism, but we've got to get in there and cut through this gunk. But let me ask you something. When I ask you what the top issues are that you believe are a concern to our people right now, what would you say they are?
Domestic terrorism, energy efficient economy, and also health care. and also dealing with national, also dealing with Social Security right now. These are the big issues that we have right now in the economy. These are the top issues that I'm going to flat out. I'm going to, and also energy efficient too as well. Energy independent. That means that means drill up in Alaska 10,000 acres. That's what we need up in Alaska. 10,000 acres. That's what we need. Can we open those pipelines up? Can we also have nuclear energy here in this country, and making sure that our grid does not get disrupted by magnetic pulse, EMP, Well, that's our biggest fear we have right now in America. Our biggest concern we have.
You are so right. Well, let me go down the list so that we all know what the biggest concerns to the Americans are. There was a poll that was taken, and it was the Gallup poll. And I know that a lot of times we talk about polls and who's really answering these polls. But right now, the thing that we're the Americans most is the availability and the affordability of health care, the economy, jobs. The possibility of future terrorist attacks right here in the United States. We're right about the Social Security system. That is a important place issue with the United States citizens. The size and power of the federal government, the way income and wealth are distributed in the United States, hunger and homelessness, violence and crime, the illegal aliens that are here in the United States.
That's right.
I can go down to things like the drug use, the unemployment, quality of the environment, the availability and affordability of energy itself, the race relations, and then climate change. But moving back to the top, let's take one subject at a time. We can talk about the availability and affordability of health care. You mentioned that twice, the health care. I call it the health care because it's sparing all of the American taxpayers. Let me show you how badly. Did you know that last week, Governor Jerry Brown signed an executive order giving the illegal aliens ages 19 and under free health care?
Yep.
They call it
That's correct.
FRE. Every single California citizen is having to pay for that. I know a lady right now, Mark, that is working all day long in the school system. She gets off of work at 3:30, 4 o'clock, and she takes a part-time job in the evening from 5 o'clock to 10 o'clock, working every single day, and she's paying for illegal aliens. What is that about?
Yeah, great question. And you're not the only one that actually had this happen, because I found out my friend Karen Ball, she's also a teacher assistant in Nevada, and she told me the same thing that's going on down with her too as well. She's very, very concerned with this, and she lives, like I said, Nevada, Las Vegas. So this is not just an isolated issue. No, this is normal. This is a second case that I've actually had this happen to. So I'm glad you brought to attention, because I wasn't sure if this was an isolated case or this a repeat. But yeah, it is a repeat. It looks like it sounds like to me this is an ongoing problem, not just in California, but Nevada too as well. So I'm sure there's other states just like this. And how come not coming forward with this information? Why are they so scared about releasing this information for when it's already public information already? That's why I don't understand the news, the liberal communist press nowadays. I don't get it. I just don't understand it. And this is, and I'm going to say this. Energizer. They need to energize this country, and they're not doing that. So Energizer batteries are the ones that actually keep this country going. So you put your batteries for anything, plug-in power. It takes energy. It takes Energizer. So there you go. We did a plug for Energizer.